Here we are, another episode of Coffee with Bob. Today, I have the distinct pleasure of sitting down with Rebecca Kingston, one of the top agents in our company. She finished last year in the top 2% internationally of all the Berkshire Hathaway agents out of about 50,000 agents. So that makes her about in the top 1,000 agents in the world. That is just tremendous. So congratulations on that, Rebecca.
Thank you very much.
So I want to talk a little bit about you, and we're going to talk a little bit about, how you got into the business, but let's go back even further, okay? Mm-hmm. I remember you telling me that you started off at Holyoke Community College, but you were originally from Chicopee, Massachusetts, mm-hmm. graduated from Chicopee.
Cathedral
High School.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. So went to Holyoke Community College, mm-hmm. right?
Yes.
And then were accepted into Smith College, one of the most prestigious colleges in the area, but also in the country. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit how that all happened.
Well, I was at HCC, and some of the top professors there kept saying I had to apply to Smith College. So I did, and I got in.
Wow.
It was not easy and definitely a very hard process. And I put myself through school and worked my way through school, and then graduated. And after graduating, they asked me to come back and be in their admissions department and be a recruit for them.
At Smith College?
Yes, at Smith, and interview prospective students.
Yeah,
so
and then from there, what was your career path after that?
From there, I went to Bay Path University in Longmeadow, and I did the same thing. I was an admissions counselor, and I traveled around Boston and New York, meeting with high school students.
Yeah.
And then I have a degree in psychology and art and human services, and so then I kind of transitioned into using my art degree more, and I was an art teacher for 4 years at St. Mary's in Longmeadow.
In Longmeadow.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you live now?
Yes,
I live in Longmeadow. Yeah, great.
After being a teacher, I had 2 babies, and I started my own business, Daughter for a Day, Inc., and I did graphic design and home organization, and I would help people design to sell their homes, and took that and transitioned into real estate, which is why my slogan is, real estate through design.
Wow. Yeah. So that's a fascinating background for real estate, let me tell you.
It's helpful.
Absolutely helpful. So I want to tell you though, you have one of the highest customer satisfaction rating in the company, probably in the country too, right? It's like 100% satisfaction rating. I want to talk a little bit about that. But I want to first read a customer review of yours, okay? This one really stood out to me. Rebecca has been our realtor for 6 transactions, and we wouldn't think of working with anyone else. She's incredibly knowledgeable and always has our best interests at heart. Beyond her professionalism, Rebecca is genuinely personable and has become a true friend over the years. Her dedication and friendly approach make every transaction a smooth and enjoyable experience. We wholeheartedly recommend her to anyone looking for a top-notch realtor who feels like family.
Aww.
That's quite the testament, right? So tell us a little bit about that, like how you do it. How do you get such great customer satisfaction ratings?
I really focus on the relationship part of the transaction. I love building lifelong relationships with my clients, and I think that I genuinely share in their joy when they're going through the process, and I take it really serious, trying to help it make it as smooth as possible for them. So it can be stressful, it can be a very emotional process, and I like to just work with them and make sure that I help them feel as comfortable as possible. And then I don't like to just say goodbye on closing day and that's it, never talk to them again. I stay in touch. And I've had a number of clients say to me that no matter what I need, I call you and you have somebody to call for that. You have an expert to call for that. And part of our packet is we have a trusted vendor sheet, and there's somebody for every whatever they would need. And that's been really helpful. And then it's really exciting is sometimes I'll meet clients and I'll think of another client that I'm working with, and I know that they would hit it off. So just recently in Longmeadow, I had a couple different younger first-time home buyers that were purchasing in town, and then I started working with another couple that didn't know anybody from town. And so after they closed, I kind of did matchmaker, and I had them both over my house,
Wow.
and I introduced them, and now they're friends.
That's
and
great.
They get together and hang out, and likewise, after the closing, people will invite me to their housewarming parties or baby showers or wedding showers, and it's that's really important to me.
Yeah, so the like family, and that really comes true.
It's true.
Right.
It's really true. Like,
exactly.
I really focus on customer, their happiness, my clients' happiness.
Yeah, and that's why you have such a great customer satisfaction
Thank
rating.
you.
It's crazy good.
Thank you.
So,
that's really nice.
A little bit more from you though. Tell us what you like about Berkshire Hathaway, and maybe a little bit about how you attribute some of that success to working with us.
I can definitely say that when I go and meet with clients, being able to say that I work for Berkshire Hathaway and the name recognition, the respect that Berkshire Hathaway holds, that has been extremely helpful. But it also allows to have extra confidence in the company that stands behind me. And I've been loyal to Berkshire from the beginning. I've been with the company since I started, almost 12 years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So I personally want to thank you for being with this
welcome.
company. It's been a joy, a pleasure. So thank you so much for
welcome.
sitting down today, and we really appreciate it.
Yep.
So cheers, everybody.